broadcast is streamed and produced by Midnight Sports and is not affiliated with any hockey organization, club, or team. Midnight Sports is comprised of hockey parents who stream games for friends and family who cannot attend the games in person. Today's broadcast features D-Biz on production and camera and CDS on commentary. We hope you enjoy it.
Hello and welcome on in, hockey fans, to another season of youth hockey right here on Midnight Sports. Although it's steamy outside, it's nice and frosty inside. It's the start of the 2024-2025 hockey season. Midnight Sports has made the trek down the New Jersey Turnpike, hung a right into Pennsylvania, and ended up at the Iceworks Skating Complex in Aston, PA for the 16U Diamond 1 August Showcase in the Eastern Junior Elite Prospects League. Or more succinctly, MKS is in PA for the EJEPL opener. Confused? You're not alone. The good news is all you have to do is grab a cold beverage and sit back and relax, as some of the best youth hockey players the East Coast has to offer square off all weekend long right here on Midnight Sports. This evening, the Greater New York Stars take on Snider Hockey. These two programs last faced off at the 16U level in the 2023-2024 EJEPL playoffs, with the Stars defeating Snider Hockey in the semifinals. Snider Hockey traditionally fields impressive teams, with last year's team going 36, 14-1, finishing ranked 30th in all of Pennsylvania and 93rd in the nation. With the added motivation of some revenge for last year's playoff exit, Snider Hockey figures to be a fearsome and serious competitor straight out of the gates for the Stars. The Stars enter this year as a bit of an unknown. Gone are the majority of the EJEPL finalists and state qualifying team members, but players from both last year's Tier 2 serial winners and many of the leaders of the 16U American team remain. As such, with this first run out, Midnight Sports viewers and Stars fans will get to see how the team stacks up against hardy competition. Under the guidance of coaches Carney and Mastronardi, the Stars will look to generate chemistry with a roster that includes 10 new players to this specific roster. A programming note for you. This is game 1 of 4 this weekend for the Stars. They are back in action tomorrow for a doubleheader at 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. against the Potomac Patriots and Atlantic City Sharks, respectively. They'll finish the weekend on Sunday with puck drop at 8 a.m. against the Clearwater Ice Storm, subject to carrier restrictions. Each of the 4 games will be right here on Midnight Sports. So go ahead, hit that follow, like, or subscribe button. It's free. Gives us a little more visibility on YouTube as well. Once you've done that, sit back and relax. It's youth hockey coming up in about 80 seconds right here on Midnight Sports.
Midnight on the neon lit streets. Sports dreams in the close we defeat. Dreaming through the shadows, gotta compete. Ball fly, no room for retreat. Heroes sweat under the darker lights. Echoes of victory in the dead of night. Streaming battles on screens so bright. Living legends shining ever bright. Midnight Sports under a digital moon.
Well, looks like we are all set and ready to get rolling here at Iceworks in Aston, PA. A little last-minute strategy going on in front of the Stars net and now bench. Snider Hockey getting a little bit of instruction as well right in front of their bench. Remember, this is an EJ game, 25 minutes on the board. We'll play two halves, typically with an ice cut between those halves unless the coaches agree to waive the ice cut. And so we'll see who rolls over the boards here first for the Stars. It looks like Joseph Ramos first over the boards. He's got Braden Murphy with him. And it'll be Bizarro. Fauci to take the drop. Russo to his right. Speaker in net, and we are off and running. 2024-2025 season. It's Bizarro winning that forward into the offensive zone. He's going to dump it in deep. It's Russo on the right side here, pulling it off the end boards, looking for a little bit of help. Shoots it all the way up to the point. Settled there by Ramos. Thrown right back in, and picking that puck up on the backhand, throwing it to the center. Nobody home for the Stars. Slot pass doesn't connect, and Snider will look to come back the other way now through the neutral zone. That one's slowed down nicely by Murphy, and it'll be Ramos retrieving his own end as some of the Stars forwards can try and get a change out of this. It's thrown up to the point. Look out. Bouncing puck top of the slot. Covered nicely there by the Stars. Murphy will take it up. It was Russo with a nice stick lift. First shot comes in, deflected up into the stands. And so it'll be an offensive zone draw here for the Stars, and they can get a full change out of this one. Just 41 seconds into this brand new season. Now, we can't thank you enough for joining us here on Midnight Sports. Early on in the season, hope is not a four-letter word. And so it'll be Bergman up to Adamek, throwing that in all the way across. And it's Gitman who pours after it, throwing that to the slot. Hits the side of the cage. Stars pick it up. Viscoso up top's got it at the near point. Looks to settle it and send it on in. It's exactly what he does. And now Bergman settles it down at the far corner. Tries to shovel it farther. Ice Monster eats that puck up, and now it's a break the other way. A 3-on-3 here for Snider. They shoot in. Speaker able to get rid of that one. And maybe the follow-up. Puck goes all the way to the end boards. It'll be Snider looking to retrieve at the near half wall. But first there were the Stars. Stars throw that up and out. It was Adamek with a nice clear, and it'll be Gitman trying to dump it deeper. He finds Bergman. Bergman tripped up. No arm raise. Now comes the arm. Stars get their first power play of this new season. It'll be tripping against Snider Hockey. 23:37 left to go in this first half. Very early on in the game, just 1 minute and 23 seconds. And it'll be to the box for 2 minutes there for Snider Hockey. The Stars hope it might be for less if they're able to put one in the back of the net here. Power play unit number 1 over the boards. Looks like Bergman, to take this draw. Adamek to the right. Polonic there in the slot as well. That puck's going to come all the way over toward Bizarro. Bizarro curls with it, finds Murphy, top of the slot. Murphy does enough to get that puck in deep. A nice play there by the veteran defenseman. Snider looks to take over in their own end. They use the dasher to get that up and out. Icing's going to be waved here as that puck came close enough to Murphy for icing to be waved off. Polonic now on the puck, throws that all the way across the ice, and it's picked up in stride. There's Bergman coming all the way into the offensive zone, near corner, settles it down for Polonic. Polonic tries to return the pass over to Bergman. That puck's going to leave the zone. Murphy had gotten a skate on it, but it's going to pour all the way down, and so Murphy will go to collect. Sends that on a quick up toward Bergman. Bergman feathers that over toward the center of the ice. Nearly in stride was Adamek. He does leave it for Bergman. Stars gain the offensive zone, but just a bit offside. And so with 1:07 left to go on the man advantage for the Stars here in the first half, it'll be a faceoff just outside their offensive zone. This will be Fauci at this near neutral ice dot. And it's Polyakov who takes that face-off win from Fauci, dumps it on in, and now firing in is O'Connor on this weak side. Fauci tries to eliminate his man from the play. Sam Coronati sees his first ice time out there, and he's on the backhand, a man all over him, but he's able to get that up toward the neutral zone, and now Fauci pours forward, trying to keep that puck in the offensive zone. Snider able to get it out. Sammy Schulman will take over at his own blue line, and he's going to skate this up and through the neutral zone. He gains the line, gains the offensive zone. Schulman, man shot out of a cannon, feathers a soft one in on net, doesn't quite reach the goal mouth, and Snider will look to clear. Coronati had pinched in to try and keep that puck in the zone, but Fauci with nice coverage will come on over through the neutral zone into his own zone. He'll look up ice, and it's a hard enough pass to sit there at the red line momentarily. That puck's dumped all the way in on his man is Coronati. Coronati able to meet the man and the puck at the same time. It's thrown off the back wall. Snider just 10 seconds away from getting back to 5-on-5 hockey here. They try and throw it out front. Stars do get in the way there, and they send that up and out of the zone. It's now Snider. Oh, they're catching the Stars here in a change, and it will be the Stars getting back long enough to gum up the play initially. Puck sits in the offensive zone here for Snider as the Stars look to pound that puck up and out. Blahnik now on the puck, able to touch the puck up to the offensive blue line, but no farther, and here comes Snider right back the other way. Slapper comes in, Speaker kicks that aside. Tom Schaefer picks that up, and it's left there nicely by the Stars. And now it'll be Coker all the way into the offensive zone. Throws that across the zone, and the Stars try to push that deeper. They're able to keep the zone, are the team from Brooklyn, New York. And it's O'Day trying to get that puck in deeper. Again, the Ice Monster gets it. This should go for an icing. It does. Gives you time to catch your breath. 20:55 left to go here in the first half. And it's going to be a Stars offensive zone drop. Well, shots just 2-1 as these teams feeling each other out. 2-1 in the Stars' favor. Stars did have that early power play. Snider able to kill it off. And so it'll be Blahnik to take this draw. Works it all the way up to Schaefer. Schaefer dumps that on in toward Coker. Now Russo. Russo on the puck at the end boards, but he's got two men all over him. Still scrapping for the puck there was Russo. That puck gets thrown up and out of the zone. Rolling puck into the offensive zone here for Snider. They think about a tight angle shot. Don't take it. They keep possession in that near corner, and then they'll thread that around all the way up to the far half wall. Dumping right back in is Snider. Stars trying to get this puck up and out of the zone. They get stick on puck and work that puck up, but not out just yet. It's O'Day trying to work that past his man. Rolling puck comes over toward Coker. Coker on the puck. Works that up into the offensive zone. Able to use the body to shield off the breakout pass. And that puck comes off the dasher. Nearly comes to the slot. It's Russo, though, that ends up with it. Russo reverses that back toward Coker. Now it's a Stars puck at the far point. Stars will look to settle it down, send it in softly, looking for a deflection. Coker tries to cut out the breakout pass again. It's Russo in the mid-slot with it, looking to shoot. Has the puck on his backhand, and then a Snider stick gets in the way. Stars look to be able to keep the zone, but this one's going to be pulled out for offside. 19:51 left to go here. And what's been an active first half, despite the shot total. A lot of end-to-end action here for both teams. It'll be Bergman trying to win that one forward. Snider comes away with it to the offensive blue line, and now they look to try and get past Ramos. But they might be the first folks who are able to do it. Now it's Snider throwing that toward the slot. Well played by the Stars to force that pass. And it's a mini break here for Bergman. He shoots in, and that's saved nicely by Snider Hockey on the mini break. Well, it was a 2-on-1 developing, played nicely by the Snider defenseman in the slot. And so the Stars had to take the shot, ended up in the chest protector of the Snider goaltender in white. Snider Hockey wearing their home whites today. And the Stars in their road blues. Bouncing puck toward Murphy, snapped out of the air there by Snider Hockey. And we'll do it all over again right here at the near circle. 19:24 left to go in the first. It'll be Snider racking that all the way around. And that puck does come out. Turning for it is Murphy in his own end. He's got a man all over him. He's going to skate this behind the net, stop on a dime, turn the other way, and work that up to what's now the strong side of the ice. Reaching for it there were the Stars. Adamek able to work that into the zone and then leave it for Ramos, who throws that just to the side of the cage. Picking it up now is Bergman. Bergman on the puck, tries to work it up to the point. Bouncing puck off a body. He goes around one man and two, but not the third. And now it's a 2-on-1 the other way for Snider Hockey. It's a 2-on-2 developing as the Stars get back. Murphy pushes his man well wide. Slot to the pass, doesn't connect for Snider. And Bizarro takes over the Adamek pass. It's Bizarro into the offensive zone. Can't beat that second man, but he does get the puck back with a nice stick lift. And it'll be Adamek knocking that puck down to himself. Snider takes over. A 2-on-2 again developing the other way. This time Snider will have to dump in, and some of the Snider players will go for a change. Nice body work there by Viscoso, cutting out the threat initially. Puck sits in the far corner. Stars work that up. It's Bizarro looking up ice for Fauci. Instead sends it across ice to the open man. It's Adamek trying to gain the line and dump on in. He gets bodied there, and Snider able to pick up that puck in the neutral zone. Fauci rubs his man off the puck, but here comes Snider once again into the offensive zone, curling toward the slot. Good stick work there by Viscoso. No shot ever came, and now it's Fauci trying to take the puck off his man. Viscoso able to upend his man momentarily at least. And so now it's Fauci working that puck up to the blue line, not out just yet. It's dumped right back in by Snider, who's going to get a change in the offensive end. Schulman able to do enough to cut out the slot pass, and it looked like that puck came all the way out. And so with 17:41 left to go in the first, it's an offside call on Snider. This will be a face-off. Yeah, just outside the defensive zone of the Stars. It'll be Fauci to take. Looks like he's going to try and win this on the backhand. He's got Schulman to his right. Fauci does win it over toward Bizarro, able to pick the pocket of his man, and then the rolling puck goes offside. We'll do it all over again with 17:36 left to go here in the first half. I'm going to do it on the other side just to mix things up a little bit. Variety is the spice of life, or so I'm told. This will be O'Day picking up that puck. He's got Schaefer out there with him as a defensive pairing. O'Day on the backhand works it up towards Schulman. Rolling puck comes up to the blue line but stays in the zone. Snider throws that across. Look out! Speaker shuts that down, and then it's under him. A little bit of jousting in front, but a good reaction save there by Speaker, able to cut out the threat as the leg pads were moving in the opposite direction of the puck. But with 17:22 left to go here in the first, still a scoreless hockey game. This will be the Stars on the far side of the defensive zone, trying to work this puck up and out. Speaker's just going to gobble that up, hungry hippos style, and we'll do it all over again at the far dot. Stars again trying to push this out of the zone. It comes up to the point, feathered all the way in. Speaker catches that one, and so shots now 5-3 in Snider's favor as they look to tilt the ice a little bit here. 8 minutes into the first half. Comes up to Snider again. They shoot that one wide. Boy, that was a laser. They'll pick it up at the near point and dump on in again. It's O'Day all over his man in the far corner. Puck gets cycled lower. Blahnik now goes in on the forecheck. It's Snider shooting high and wide of the cage, looking to pick it up once again as it's dumped in, but off the netting. And it looks like this faceoff might stay. Now it's going to come out to the neutral zone here. No deflection off a Stars stick up into the netting, and so it'll be a neutral zone drop just outside the Stars defensive zone, and the Stars will get a 5-man change out of this. Try and push back against Snider in the early going here. It's the Stars eventually taking control of that faceoff, working it up toward the neutral zone. Bergman trying to take the puck off of his man as Snider will pour forward into the offensive end. They shoot it. Speaker kicks that out. It's loose in front, but it's eventually skated wide. And so now the Stars, through Bergman, will look to pick up that puck. They work it up to the far half wall. Bergman able to work that up to the blue line. Snider with a little momentum help to get that out of the zone, but the zone's clear now. And so with 5 players in front of the Stars bench trying to pound that puck in one direction or another, the rolling puck does eventually find a Stars player. Looks to be Ramos, who has that puck. He's going to skate that up and dump in once he gains the line. It's going to come right back off the glass, and look out, Snider able to work that puck all the way in. No icing, and so feathered up. It was Murphy up toward Russo. The alternate captains working together to get that puck up and out of the zone. Russo nearly picked the pocket of his man. Coker will take over, though, and try and work that across the ice. It's Coker able to do enough to force an errant pass, and so the Stars take over once again in their own zone. Looking to settle it down are the Stars. They throw that up to the neutral zone. That puck's going to roll all the way into the offensive end. Icing waved here as it was a slow rolling puck. It was Russo on the forecheck. The other 4 Stars look to change, the other 2 forwards look to change. Same defensive pair of Murphy and Ramos out there. It's the Stars now with the puck. They throw it across. Nobody home in the high slot. They're able to keep the zone momentarily, but eventually it's swiped out there, and so Speaker's just going to cover this puck up. No, he's got to let it go. Too far out of his reach there, and the ensuing play sees the puck come over to the near corner. It's now Snider throwing that across. Deflection carries it high and wide. That didn't miss by much, and so the Stars, by the Zamboni doors, will look to take over. It's a pass thrown up toward Adamek. It was Gitman trying to find him there. Eventually, that bouncing puck does come back to Gitman, who works it up for Blahnik. Blahnik now, tight angle, shoots that, and it's gloved down by the Snider goaltender. Nice save there from a tight angle. 14:52 left to go here in the first half. Now it'll be Adamek, Gitman, Blahnik. Schaefer and O'Day out there as the 5 skaters for the Stars. Puck won cleanly there by the Stars. Adamek back to Schaefer. Schaefer dumps that in, and now Snider works it around to the far side of the ice. They're going to get this up to the blue line and eventually tip it out, but only so far as a Stars stick on the far side of the ice. Twisting, turning pass by O'Day clears the danger. Snider will have to go pick it up in their own end. They work it up on the near side, and now Snider's in business through the neutral zone, trying to skate past Schaefer. Schaefer able to gum his man up momentarily. Tight shot comes in. Speaker shuts that down, and it will be the Stars trying to work this up and out of the zone now. Stars able to throw that. It's a stick. O'Day settles it down, works that puck up, and now the Stars will send that through the stick of Gitman all the way deep so they can make a partial change. Adamek on the forecheck. Gums up the play long enough for the Stars to get that change going. It's Pizarro with a good stick, blocks out that pass. And it's Fauci taking a couple cross checks to the shoulder, but Stars able to keep that puck in the neutral zone momentarily. Now Snider able to work it past a few Stars, and Schaefer comes out, looks to erase his man from the play. Long reach, able to separate him from the puck. Pizarro now looks to pick up that puck on the forehand, switches to the backhand, changes direction. He's got Schulman now to his right, and Fauci up in front of him. Pizarro's going to skate this toward the offensive zone. He takes a big hit thereafter, looks to get the puck right back. It comes over toward Ramos. Ramos for Murphy, point to point. And it's Murphy who gains the line and dumps in. Pizarro first to this puck at the far half wall, but it's Snider who takes the bouncing puck, and it's a 3-on-1 developing here. Murphy back, Snider sends that across. It takes a deflection. It was good work there by Murphy to get his stick on it, and that puck ended up rolling wide. Pass didn't connect. Pizarro now on the forecheck. He's got Fauci with him. Fauci hunting down that puck. Eventually it bounces off the glass, comes on out. Now that puck's going to come back in the offensive zone for the Stars, but they're going to have to make a partial change, and so Fauci stays out as the forechecker. Puck threaded right up through the neutral zone. It's Snider curling with the puck in the neutral zone, now the offensive zone. They'll dump in. It's Polyakov able to shoulder his man and force him into a dump in. Stars will take over once again. This game has quite the pace to it. It's Polyakov now on the puck, tries a self-pass there, ends up with a hip check for his trouble. O'Connor on the forecheck, and that pass gets sent around to the weak side. Now O'Connor again on the forecheck. Bouncing puck comes up toward Murphy's man. He's able to separate him from the puck. O'Connor takes over once again, works that puck deep at the near half wall. Polyakov able to give the what for to his man, and it's Murphy pinching in, able to keep the zone momentarily, and then the puck is eventually on the backhand, threaded up and out by Snider. Halfway through the first half here. 12:07 left to go. Murphy on the quick up. Nearly has that puck on his stick. He's got 3 Snidermen all around him. Murphy able to buy the Stars an offensive draw with some hard work there. All alone in the offensive zone, and so Stars will get a change with 12:03 left to go in the first. And they will send Blahnik out to take this draw. He's got Coker out there with him. And that puck thrown up toward the slot. It'll be Viscoso, though, picking that bouncing puck up, trying to tap it deeper. That puck is picked up by Coker. He carries it into the offensive zone. He leaves it there for Blahnik. Blahnik looks toward the slot. He's going to try a backhanded pass up toward the point, but it looks like the official skate got in the way, and so it'll be Viscoso sending that over for Coronati. Coronati on the puck, able to feather that up, but it finds a Snider stick. Look out. Snider dancing in. Viscoso able to shut that down. Speaker gets a stick on it, and he's able to scoot it to safety with the help of Russo. Russo carries that puck all the way into the offensive zone, tries to dance around a man, nearly does. Coker throws that across, nobody home. Blahnik was coming in to the slot there. A nice reach, though, by Coronati. Jams up the initial zone entry, and then Viscoso blocks a shot, gets a cheer for his trouble. Speaker gets down in a hurry, and the follow-up shot leaves the zone. It's Russo now on the puck, 2-on-2. He's going to curl with Coker. Russo on the backhand, feathers that in. It's sticked aside by the Snider netminder. It's now Snider hockey with the puck. Fauci on the forecheck, gets his stick on the Snider stick, but it's still Snider hockey coming away with it. It's a one-on-one developing for Snider. Speaker gets down, able to scoop that to the side, and so it'll be O'Day working that puck on up to his blue line. Fauci now all alone. It's a one-on-one the other way, but look out, he's got a back checker. He dances around him. That puck ends up at the far circle. Snider will take over, but Fauci had done well to buy the Stars time on the change. It's now Snider with a nice tap pass through the neutral zone with some speed. That puck's going to go all the way over toward the far side. It's O'Day on the puck, able to do enough to work that up to a teammate. Nice play there by Alec O'Day, and now it is Bizarro streaking into the offensive zone. The puck stays in the offensive zone. It is Schulman, long pass, Bizarro with a deflection, and it's blockered down by the Snider netminder. And so we play on here from Iceworks in Aston, PA. It's Schaefer gaining the line, dumping on in. The Stars will try and reset in the offensive zone. Rolling puck comes up toward Fauci. Fauci tries to keep it in the zone, comes up to O'Day. O'Day fires it back in, but now it's Snider back on the puck. 3-on-2 developing if they hurry. Snider with some speed into the offensive zone. That one's going to roll all the way wide. Thomas Schaefer with a play early on in this season to cut out the Snider threat. Ensuing shot, it was Fauci who's able to get in the way of it. It's dumped in once again by Snider. O'Day on the puck. Long reach, tries to work that over past the Zamboni doors. The Ice Monster and a Snider player able to get it. It's Schaefer now curling with the puck. He's got a man all over him. O'Day in for support behind the Stars net. It's O'Day on the backhand, able to muscle his man away from the puck and try and find Schulman, but it's Snider right back the other way. Shot takes a deflection, goes wide, bounces off the corner. Look out, dangerous spot here for the Stars, but the pass goes wide. Gitman looks to pick up that puck and send it on out of the zone. No, excuse me. That was Schaefer, and the puck will go just wide. Gitman able to do enough to body his man away from the puck as it went offside. 8:54 left to go here in the first half. Shots 11-6 in Snider hockey's favor right now, but a relatively even game so far on the ice. That's a clean win there by the Stars. Murphy tries to work that up and just misses a stick, but it's Bergman nearly on it. One-handed, oh, it would have been the goal of the year, and it would have been way too early for that in game one. Now it's a 2-on-1 developing the other way. Gitman gets back. Already back is Ramos. Oh, he gets down to block the shot, forces his man to fire it just high and wide. It was an absolute rope. Now it's the Stars coming right back the other way. Gitman on the puck. He'll tuck that in deep. Atomic waiting on the far right side. Bergman in for support. Works it deeper again. Gitman curls. Snider man on it. Here in the near corner. Snider hockey working that up, but only so far as Murphy. Murphy has to soft dump that so as not to send his men offside. Snider comes away with it. They shoot in. That's going to go high and wide of the cage. 8:07 left to go here in the first. It's Snider taking over behind the net, trying to come around. They're on the forehand. They fire that in. And it was a Speaker leg pad combined with a Murphy skate that sees that puck stay out. Chip pass all the way up is going to miss all sticks. Comes in toward the Snider net. And so the Snider defenseman had to play that. Stars looking to make a change. Look out. Snider tries to get past. They do. Here comes an odd man rush. It's Snider on the forehand. What a back check there. Holy moly, it was O'Connor who came out of nowhere from the bench, able to back check his man, lift his stick right as he was going to pull the trigger. And now it's still Snider hockey with the puck. They work it up to the near point. Snider on it. A lot of traffic in front. Bouncing puck. Pinballs wide of the cage. It's Viscoso able to do enough as he gets upended and work that puck over to the near corner. Backhanded shot. Blocker down by Speaker. Coronati retrieves. He goes backhand to forehand. Looks up. And it'll be Snider taking over. Top of the near circle. Can't pull the trigger. That's some August ice for you. And so Viscoso picks that puck up. He works it out of the zone. He's seen enough. Snider will take over in the neutral zone with 7 minutes left to go here in the first. That pass misses all snicks, but Snider will take over once again. Viscoso pushes his man wide. Snider looks to get shooting lane, and the no-look backhand pass nearly connects. And so now it's O'Connor, though, breaking out the other way. He's able to dump that in deep. He was told by the bench to get that deep. Polyakov in there for support. Stars with a partial change so far. That puck's going to come all the way through the neutral zone and find Thomas Schaefer in his own end. Schaefer works that puck up through the neutral zone, and it's Bolanek trying to send that wide for O'Connor. O'Connor on the backhand, able to dump it in deep. The Stars can complete their change with 6:23 left to go here in the first. Bouncing puck up toward O'Day, just wide of the cage as that took a deflection. And so Snider looks to get the puck up and out of the zone. They do. Schaefer with a nice turn, able to wait long enough to dump in, so there's no offside coming for the Stars. Polyakov nearly picked the pocket of his man behind the cage. Instead, Snider will work it up to the near half wall. Schaefer able to keep that in the zone. Look out. It's Polyakov there. Sends that on across the ice. Stars looking to take a shot here as that puck gets racked out. And now it's a bouncing puck that's going to be found by Snider. It's a 2-on-0 right now for Snider, but it's Speaker able to stop a very, very soft shot there after the Stars had done some good work back checking. Bouncing puck comes in there on the Snider netminder. Hard to deal with as it knuckled, but with 5:37 left to go here in the first half, it's going to be an offensive zone draw for the Stars. It'll be Fauci to take this drop. He's got Pizarro and Schulman as his forwards out there with him. Remember, in 5.5 minutes, we are likely to have an ice cut, which should take 10 to 12 minutes. And when we do that, we're going to reset our equipment here as it's gotten just a little bit hot. And so if you lose your feed, don't worry, we'll be back. Delayed penalty right now, by the way, on Snider for the hit in the corner. All Stars back up on their feet on the ice. Looks like everyone's fine. But my guess is we will see a roughing call here, maybe in an official conversation about boarding, but I doubt it. We'll see exactly what the call. That was a hit from behind. Okay, so we are going to get a 2 and 10 on the board. For those just joining us this year, Midnight Sports maybe haven't watched a lot of hockey. It's hard to imagine that's true, but if so, it means the player is out for 10 minutes, but the penalty time, the 5-on-4 time for the Stars is 2 minutes. So that's a 2 and 10 for you. It was a hitting from behind. In any event, it's Bergman working that puck over to his winger, and now Murphy sends that back down to Bolanek. Bolanek was the man who got it to Murphy. Puck sits in the near corner right now as the Stars look to work it out to an open stick. And so now that bouncing puck at the end line in tight, sticked aside by the Snider defenseman, and now thrown up and not out of the zone though. Murphy able to dive in front of it. Bouncing puck though now is touched. Look out, shorthanded opportunity here for Snider. It's a 3-on-1 developing. Getting back is Pizarro. That's thrown all the way up toward the slot. Pizarro did very well, and now the Stars look to corral that puck, keep it in the zone. Oh, it looked like they did. That's a tight offside call from the official who was in deep in the offensive zone, but he must have seen some white ice between the puck and the blue line because he blew his whistle with 4:34 left to go here in the first half. 1:19 left to go on the man advantage for the Stars. This is power play number 2 for the team from Coney Island, Brooklyn. 0 for 1 thus far on the day. And they'll send Russo and Polyakov out there as center and winger. Oh, a huge hit in tight. It was Coronati who absolutely destroyed his man right in front of the camera well here. And everyone's up and skating again, which you like to see. Good, hard, clean hitting, no problem, but you want to see everyone pop right back up, and that's exactly what happened. And so it's now Russo controlling the puck in his own end. He'll skate that across the red line on the backhand. He's able to gain the zone, shoots in, bouncing puck goes just wide of the cage. Oh my. Boy, that would have been a heck of a way for the Stars to open their account on this young season. Instead, it's covered nicely by the netminder in white. And so 4:03 left to go here in the first half, 48 seconds left to go on the man advantage. A reminder again, we're going to reset the equipment here at halftime. If you lose your feed, don't worry. There's a 10 to 12 minute ice cut that's going to happen at halftime. And so we'll be right back right at this link for you after we get that equipment reset. It's Coronati pinching in to keep the zone. Bouncing puck comes up to Polyakov. He's able to work that in deeper for Russo. Russo for Coronati, back to Russo. That puck's going to roll out of the zone, and it's Schulman who's able to safely play it in the neutral zone. Taking a big hit there was O'Connor, and now it's Snider coming the other way. Short-handed, they try to fire in. It was a nice shot block there by Schulman, who's going to retrieve this puck and try and work it up and out of the zone. It's now Schulman skating with speed. Gains the line, dumps in, looking to pick it up in the far corner is O'Connor. Oh, a nice little shimmy shake there on the shoulders. He looked like Shaq in the Cat commercial. That puck comes on up, and it was Russo trying to tuck it farther. Couldn't quite get the puck out of the handcuff, and now it's a one-on-one back the other way. Getting back there is O'Day. Shot comes in. Speaker shuts that one down. Still a rolling puck in the Stars zone as the man advantage is over. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey here. Look out, all alone in front. That slapper goes high of the cage. And so it'll be the Stars working that up and out of the zone. Just 3 minutes left to play here in the first half. Coronati able to pick up that puck and send it on over toward O'Day. O'Day will wait as the Stars make a change. Stalks out of his zone. Does Alec O'Day. Works that puck up. Looking for Fauci there. Comes off O'Day's stick, and he's able to send that back towards Schaefer as the Stars able to get their full defensive pairing out there. Bouncing puck comes up toward Schaefer. Schaefer looks to shovel it just a bit farther. It hits a skate, then a stick. Look out, Snider tries to shoot, but O'Day with a great defensive play there. Able to rub the puck off his man's stick, and it goes harmlessly to the far wall. Stars still can't get the puck out of the zone just yet. They do eventually. It's Coker able to take the puck off his man on the backhand. Tries to switch to the forehand. He's got 3 Snider men all over him, looking for a trailer. He finds him expertly in Fauci. Fauci tips that puck farther. Bouncing puck comes up towards Schaefer. It's flicked up in the air, and now it will be the Stars taking over at their own blue line. Fauci touches that farther. Looks to track down that puck in the offensive end. 2 Snider men able to prevent the offensive play there as we tick under 120 seconds left to go here in the first half. That puck hits a referee's skate. Look out. Stars have it in the slot. On the backhand. Try to feather it farther. Cut out by the Snider defense. A 2-on-2 developing the other way now as Murphy gets back. Shot comes in. Speaker able to get in the way of that, and it's cleaned up there nicely by Ramos. That puck was loose in front after Speaker able to close the arm to the chest. Look out, Snider with another opportunity here, trying to use Stars as a screen. It was Murphy getting pushed into the boards there. Snider comes away with it. They shoot. Oh, getting down there was Speaker. Looked like he had some help from Ramos to prevent that shot from getting to the net front. 1:13 left to go. Another shot comes in, hits the side of the cage, and goes harmlessly toward the end. Some heavy hitting now. Looked to be a little bit high as that shot takes a deflection high and wide. Murphy jostles with his man behind the cage. Snider comes away with it. They're trying a wraparound. Speaker shuts that down, and it's cleaned up by the Stars, but not out of the zone. Under a minute left to play. Snider really pouring it on here. Snider all the way to the near point. They fire that in. Shots deflected wide by Fauci. Fauci gets upended. No arm raised as we play on. Still Snider at the near point. This one gets all the way through to a skate, it looked like, and then it's rejected. It's Snider now, and they've got the offensive zone covered as the Stars getting a little tired. Long shift, and they are eventually able to clear it. This one's going to be on net. Nicely done by the Stars. They get a full change out of this without giving up the defensive zone draw. 20 seconds left to go here. It's Viscoso now, and it looks like the Stars are going to get called for a too many men on the ice penalty here. And so Snider, with 17.2 left in the first half, will have their first power play of the day as the Stars get caught with their hand in the skaters on the ice cookie jar. And so we'll see. Looks like it'll be Adamek to serve this for the Stars. So 17.2 left to go in the first half. 2 minutes on the board. So if the Stars are successful in killing off this 17 seconds of the first half, it'll still be 1:43 left to go on the man advantage for Snider when we begin with a fresh sheet of ice for the second half. Speaker trying to delay the proceedings ever so slightly here as he's talking to the official in the circle. It's Snider winning that forward, not controlling just yet. Flicked up and out. It was Russo killing off valuable time here in the first half on the man disadvantage. It's Snider looking to set up one last shot. 3 seconds left to go. We'll see if they can pull the trigger in time. Speaker's going to jump on it. He does. There goes the buzzer. Half one in the books here from Aston, PA. And we will reset the equipment and rejoin you just before the start of the second half. Keep it right here, even if your screen goes black. This is Midnight Sports. folks, we're back here for the second half in Aston, PA. For the opening game of the EJEPL Diamond 1 August Showcase. We hope you stuck around. We had a little bit of a technical difficulty there, easy for me to say. Our internet connection was failing a bit. We hope your screen is a whole lot clearer at home. And we're going to do it all over again here from the Iceworks Skating Complex in just a moment. 25 more minutes put up there on the board. Shots 14-9 in Snider's favor. 1:43 left to go on the man advantage for the Snider Hockey Club as they roll out here to a fresh sheet of ice. And it'll be Coker. Looks like Gitman as the forwards. Ramos and Murphy as the defenders. It's Gitman, clean win over toward the wing. Ramos there first, settles it down in his own end. He's going to throw that up, but it's going to go for an icing. Able to kill off 7 seconds of the man advantage. And it'll be a defensive zone draw here for the Stars. This one's going to come to Speaker's left. Same 4 skaters stay out there for the team in navy blue. And the same 5 for Snider. Another clean win by Gitman. And it comes up to a Snider stick at the far half wall. Settling in now is Snider trying to go to work. Side of the cage. They throw that up to the slot. It sits down low. Look out. Can't quite pull the trigger as it was Coker able to work that puck off his man momentarily. Snider sets up again. Far corner. Try to settle that puck down. Gitman pushes his man up to the top of the zone. Backhanded pass. Finds a man top of the far circle. Looking to load up. They feather it up to the top of the slot. It's shot in. Speaker able to gobble that up. And it comes just a bit loose. Oh, Speaker shuts down that rebound. Oh my gosh, the Stars ended up with a man in the net. And then it goes off a skate. Boy, oh boy, a little bit of everything here in the first 52 seconds of the second half. That puck sat at the side of the cage momentarily. Stars, though, living right. Somehow the puck stays out of the back of the net. A sprawling save by Speaker, followed by some shot blocks from his defenseman. And it's now Snider winning that faceoff. Shot in again. This time Speaker does gobble that up. No rebound coming. 44 seconds left to go on the man advantage. 24:01 left to go here in the second half. It's now Fauci on the backhand. That puck one toward the slot. Firing up and on it is Ramos, able to feather that to the neutral zone. Now Russo, aggressive forecheck, forces an early pass. Snider will have to reset far side of the ice. Fauci, long reach, able to bump the puck off his man, and then it's thrown into the Stars bench by a Snider man, and so it's going to be a face-off in the neutral zone just outside the Stars defensive zone. 23:45 left to go here in the second. 28 seconds left to go on the man advantage as Fauci looks to win this face-off again on the backhand. Stepping back there was Coronati momentarily. Fauci and Russo work together to flick that puck forward, but without control, and so Snider will take over on the man advantage. Russo and Fauci just trying to kill off more of this power play from Snider. That puck comes all the way into the offensive zone for Snider, but without possession. Viscoso takes a heavy hit, works it up into the neutral zone, and Snider resets there. Snider into the offensive zone now on the forehand, bodied by Russo was the Snider man. Viscoso looks to stand his man up, and feathering that puck just a bit deeper is Fauci. Jostling for it. Snider comes out, they shoot. It goes just wide of the cage. Speaker gets across, but somehow they get the puck up and over his shoulder there. And just like that, it's a Snider goal. 23:06 left to go as Speaker had gotten post to post, but that seeing eye puck somehow found the back of the net. And so, with just a minute and 54 seconds gone here in the second, it's Snider 1, Stars nothing. And it's Polyakov to take this draw. He's got Bergman to his right. Polyakov wins that forward. O'Connor on the left wing tries to take it farther. Snider first to it, so Schaefer will turn for the puck behind his net. He works that up toward Bergman. Bergman tries to take the puck off his man. Snider there first. Puck work back toward Schaefer. Schaefer fires that around for O'Connor. Far half wall. O'Connor on the puck, able to work that up and out. Finds a Snider stick. They'll dump right back in. Bouncing puck off the end boards. This one will be O'Day working that over toward Schaefer, just out of his reach, but touching it farther are the Stars deeper into their zone as they look to gain possession. Calling for the puck there were the Stars. It was Bergman trying to catch that puck as it came out. We'll get an early icing call there to keep all the players safe, as Bergman was shot out of a cannon trying to touch that puck up, but it just ticked across the end line. And so 22-29 left to go here in the second half. Shots 18-9 in Snider's favor right now. Really upped the shot count on that man advantage. They had to start the second with the clean ice. So the Stars looking to get right back in this one. It's Schaefer, bodied at the end boards, feathered around is that puck coming toward the slot, cut out very nicely there by Bolanek, who finds Bizarro on up. Bizarro tries to dance around his man, and that rolling puck's going to find a Snider stick. Look out. Here comes Snider. 2-on-1 developing. Schaefer looks to push his man wide. Coming in. Speaker able to shut down the shot. And the rebound ended up rolling all the way to the end boards. And now it's Schaefer bodying his man near the Zamboni doors. With help is Bizarro. Bizarro on the forehand. He curls. He finds some open ice ahead of him. And then he works it up toward Schulman. Bouncing puck comes off. And on net, it's going to be covered there by the Snider netminder. And so 21-42 left to go as that pass just out of everyone's reach. It'll be an offensive zone draw for the Stars, who will look to get something going here in the second half. This will be Bergman to take the draw. He's got Adamek and Murphy lined up behind him. Gitman in the slot awaits, and Ramos at the top of the slot. It's one eventually by Snider, but it's Gitman who comes away with it. He throws it on net. It's deflected to the end wall. And so Murphy looks to settle it down at the near point. He feathers it farther there for Adamek. Adamek on the backhand fires that in. It was a soft shot, but a sneaky one as it was screened. It's gloved down and saved by the Snider netminder. And so with 21-25 left to go here in the second half, it's a Stars offensive zone draw. Same 5 skaters out there for the team in navy blue. Snider on the puck at the near half wall. Bouncing puck does eventually find a Snider stick. Back checking nicely there is Bergman. Tries to gum up the play just a bit. Rolling puck toward the slot. Fired in. Speaker able to throw the blocker in front of it. And now it will be the Stars trying to get this puck up and out of the zone. Murphy curls with it. Throws it toward the end boards. Coming around is Snider trying to throw it in front. Doesn't quite work there for Snider. And that loose puck hits the side of the cage. Settling it down are the Stars. Adamek looks to turn with it. Snider able to curl in farther. They're at the top of the near circle looking for a pass. That one's touched wide of the cage. It was a yawning net on the far side of the ice, but just too hot to handle for Snider after the initial shot. And so 20-39 left to go. Icing call on the Stars. It'll be a defensive zone draw for the visiting team with new skaters out there. Looks like it'll be Fauci and Russo, as well as Coker out there. Snider winning that faceoff, sending it rink wide, and Viscoso looks to settle that down and work it off the half wall toward Coker. Coker works that up into the neutral zone, and now Russo gets on his horse. No icing as that puck took a deflection, and Snider looks to get the puck up and out of the zone. Little collision there at the far wall, sees that puck leave the zone. It's Viscoso with a nice backhanded pass up toward Coker. Coker in the neutral zone, gains the line, shovels that puck just a bit farther, eventually comes off his stick, but Russo keeps the zone momentarily. Now Snider in business through the neutral zone. Snider looks to come the other way. Coronati able to get in front of his man, and Snider will have to pick it up toward the end boards. Big hit there by Viscoso. Just absolutely snatching souls early on in this season. And it's Coronati trying to take that puck farther. Russo in for support. Bouncing puck thrown into the offensive zone by Snider without possession. Still bouncing is that puck. Coronati able to settle it down and work it up on the forehand toward Coker. Coker takes over near wing. Coker into the offensive zone. He's got some time and space. He shoots in. That's gloved down nicely by the Snider netminder. Tried to beat him high, and the Snider goaltender was equal to the task. It's Viscoso able to slap that right back through the neutral zone and find Russo. Long shot in. Kicked aside there by the Snider goaltender. And so it will be the home team working that puck up on the weak side here into the neutral zone. They throw it across the ice. Look out. Here comes Snider with some speed. It's O'Connor trying to rub his man off the puck, who will have to back off as a defender. And the Stars look to take over in their own zone. So Day can't quite get that puck out of the zone just yet. Bodies his man at the end boards, and it'll be Polyakov working that puck up and out of the defensive zone. He gains the line, and he's able to skate that all the way into the offensive zone. He waits there, works that puck back for Blahnik. Blahnik on the puck now, trying to throw that in front. It's O'Day pinching in to keep the zone, as Snider tries to work it just past. It's Polyakov able to work that deep to allow the Stars defenders to stay in position. Schaefer had stayed at the blue line there. Bouncing puck loose. Oh boy, he shoots again, do the Stars, and it goes just high and wide of the cage. It was Polyakov who was nearly home there, just missed on a tight angle. And so it's the Stars trying to keep that puck in the offensive end, but Snider will break out here, and they throw it to the near side of the ice. Schaefer able to pick up the puck. Schaefer gains the red line, but the puck eventually rolls off his stick. Some heavy hitting there. It'll be the Stars going to the box here as soon as they're able to touch up. O'Connor does exactly that and then takes a big hit there. So we'll see what the call here is, as Snider looking for a pound of flesh after a hit on the near side by the Stars. We'll see what the referees do to gain control of this game. Polyakov to the box. And we'll see what the conversation here is. Looks like just a warning to Snider. And so, Stars on the penalty kill here with 18:02 left to go in the second half. Down a goal, down a man for the next 2 minutes after the Polyakov hit on the near side of the ice. Looks to be Russo to take this defensive zone draw. Ties up his man, works that back toward Ramos, who fires it up and off the glass, and look out, it's Bizarro now on the puck. Tight angle shot, he shoots, hits the side of the netting. Boy, from this angle, looked like he might have found the back of the twine. Instead, it was the side, and now Snider fires that all the way up. Not going to go for an icing. Stars bench does not like the waved icing there, but Murphy able to dance around his man, fire that puck up into the neutral zone. It's Bizarro bodying his man right in front of the Snider bench. He comes away with it from 3 Snider men into the zone on the forehand. Still gets the shot off as he's being rubbed off the puck. And it'll be Snider now coming right back the other way. Snider through the neutral zone with speed all the way in. It was Ramos. Did very well to separate his man from the puck. Snider takes over near half wall. They look to set something up here. Pass comes all the way through the slot. It finds Bizarro, who works that over to the far wall. Nearly takes it off his man. Instead, Snider retains control. Snider top of the far circle. They'll curl deeper. 1:01 left to go on the man advantage here as Snider controls. Slapper in the slot. Speaker able to get the leg pad on it. And now it'll be Snider working it in deep again as the Stars joust in front. Fired all the way across. Pizarro looks to pick it up there. He gets bodied off the puck, but it was Russo who was able to flick that puck up and down. It'll go for an icing. Stars don't care because they'll get 5 new skaters out there with 41 seconds left on the man advantage for Snider. 16:42 left to go here in the second half. Now it'll be Bergman out there to take this draw. Puck sits at the dot, eventually controlled by Snider, flicked over to the near point. Shot in, oh, touched just wide of the cage. It was a 1-2 play there. A nice setup by Snider. They couldn't find the back of the net on that one. That one's flicked all the way down. Should cross the end line for another icing, and it does. 24 seconds left to go here on the man advantage for the Pennsylvania Hockey Club. 16:26 left to go here in the final frame. This will be Schulman on the near side to take this draw. Wins it over toward the half wall. Snider again controls. They go point to point, looking to set up a shot. That one feathered in down low. Nobody home, back post for Snider. And so they'll have to set up again. Snider near half wall. They work that puck up to the point. Fired in. Speaker able to shut that down. Bouncing puck comes in front. And it comes out to the slot, but not out of the zone. Snider still on the puck. They send that to the low slot. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Fired in. Speaker initially shuts it down. Shuts down the second. Puck sits in front of the blue paint. Stars able to throw it out of the zone. They've successfully killed off that man advantage of Snider. Shots now 23-15 in Snider's favor. 15:45 left to go here in the second half. Nico Viscoso on the puck, skates it all the way to the offensive zone. Polyakov able to work that in deeper. Schulman comes over on the far side to try and cut out the zone exit. Bergman, was able to kick it farther. Snider able to pick it up. They skate it in the neutral zone. They'll dump in once they gain the line, go for a partial change. Coronati now settles that puck down, works it over for his longtime defensive partner, Viscoso. Viscoso works that up near side. He was looking for Bergman, and Snider able to pick up the puck and stalk right back into the offensive zone. It's Snider still on the puck. Viscoso bodies his man. Coronati will take over far side of the ice. Coronati looking for the breakout play in Adamek. Instead, the shot comes in. Speaker shuts that down. And now it will be Coronati trying to work that puck up and out. It comes to Viscoso, fires it up to the blue line. It's not out just yet. Coronati back on the puck, works that one softly up for Adamek. A nice play by him. Adamek now gains the line, and he's going to skate this into the offensive zone. He's a zone entry machine out there today. And so it will be the Stars trying to keep the zone. Instead, that rolling puck finds a Snider stick all the way into the neutral zone, into the offensive zone now. Soft shot goes off the end wall. It'll be O'Day trying to get there first by the Zamboni doors. He does, finds Adamek. Adamek looks up. He sees Bergman in the center of the ice. Bergman all the way into the zone. He's able to dance around one man, but the puck softly rolls in and is covered up there by the Snider netminder. And so an offensive zone draw coming up for the New York Stars. 14:22 left to go here in the second half. And it'll be Fauci, Coker, Russo, Schaefer, and O'Day as the five skaters. Fauci trying to win this on the near side of the ice. Sets up to win it on the forehand. It hits a skate, but it's touched farther by Russo. Russo takes a look over his shoulder, tries to feather that toward the slot. Too many Snider men in the way. Coker takes out two men at the same time, though, and he'll curl in the slot. He fires in. It hits a body in front. It's under a body there, and so O'Day's going to have to get on his horse to get back. Oh, it's a sprint to it. It's a 2-on-0 now, and it's touched home there by Snider on the 2-on-0 breakaway. Snider able to score with 14:01 left to go in the second half. The Stars now with some work to do as Snider finds the back of the net for the second time here this evening in Aston, PA. Now this will be Bolanek with Schulman to his right, Bizarro to his left. Murphy works that up to Bizarro. Bizarro gains the offensive zone. Self-pass, he's going to find it all the way at the end boards. He picks it up there, looking for Bolanek in the slot. He's pushed wide. Bizarro sends that all the way over toward Bolanek. Bolanek on the puck, works that in deeper. Bizarro for support now, comes over to the far corner. And it's Bolanek for Bizarro, looking for Schulman now on the near side of the ice. Pinching in is Murphy. Murphy's going to send that wide of the cage. It's going to come up to Bizarro, touches it back for Bolanek. Curling in front was Schulman, nearly found. Puck hit a skate. Schulman gets it back, tries to fire it in deeper. Snider able to work it up, but not past Murphy. Murphy settles it down, fires in. That one's going to go wide. He was looking for a deflection. Bizarro picks it up, works that in deeper. Snider creeping up toward the blue line, looking for another break. That shot comes in, deflected, saved once and twice by the Snider netminder. That was a nice set of saves there from the Snider hockey goaltender. It's Snider now working that up to their own blue line, now the zone, but it was Murphy who was able to cut off that pass and work it up to Bolanek. Bolanek back into the offensive end. He's going to take a hit there, maybe a hair late, but no arm raised, as this has been a hard-hitting competitive game. That puck racked all the way down. It's not going to cross the end line in time, and so the Stars will have to play it. Shots 25-16 in favor of Snider hockey right now. It's Snider with a lot of open ice in front, breaking into the offensive zone. On the forehand, they'll shoot. Speaker gets a glove on it and sends it up and over the cage. Ensuing shot rolls wide. Snider with some control here in the offensive zone. They work it up to the near point, but it comes out. It's shot in, but just as it had gone out. And so, no after action there from the Stars. They understand that those are close plays. 12:27 left to go here in the second half. It's going to be a face-off just outside the Stars zone. And it looks like it will be Bergman to take. He wins it forward, but without control. Trying to touch it farther was Polyakov. He leaves it there for O'Connor. O'Connor will touch that in. It's O'Connor in a dead sprint, rolling puck all the way to the end boards. He's going to leave it there for Polyakov. Polyakov works his man over, and Coronati able to keep the zone. Fired in, touched home, but not all the way, as the Snider netminder says no. It's the Stars working hard to keep this puck in the near corner, trying to fire it out toward the slot. Snider first to it. They tap it wide. It's Viscoso able to rub his man off the puck and out of the way. And so Coronati tracks back. He takes a huge hit there, pops right up, but it's going to go for a penalty here as the Stars will try to work that puck into the offensive zone. It's touched up. So 11:44 left to go here in this one. Stars down 2. But about to be up a man for 2 minutes on the hit at the end boards. Looks like it's going to go for a 2 and 10 there as well. And so, offensive zone draw upcoming here for the Stars. They need a goal, and they need it badly to get right back in this one. Trying to cut this Snider hockey lead in half. It'll be Gitman, Bergman, Murphy, Pizarro, and Blahnik as the 5 power players out there for the Stars. It's the Stars now there. They send it all the way across, looking to try and get something on net. It's Gitman picking it up, working it farther toward Blahnik. Pizarro will come in, able to keep the zone. That puck sent all the way across. The Stars just need to connect on one of those cross-ice passes. It's there. Gitman able to fire that just wide of the cage after it took a deflection. That puck kept in by Murphy. And now Snider able to rub that puck all the way down on a deflection. So Pizarro will pick that puck up behind his own cage. 1:26 left to go on the man advantage here as Pizarro feathers a puck up toward Gitman. Gitman tries to send it farther. Snider gets in the way. Some good forechecking by them on the penalty kill. Sees the Stars have to reset. Murphy does exactly that. Murphy able to work that puck up to Blahnik. Blahnik sends that wide back toward Murphy. Murphy in deep. Tries to find Gitman. Calling for it is Pizarro. Pizarro fires that in. He shoots. He scored. Dominic Pizarro opens the Stars account for 2024-2025 hockey season. And just like that, with 10:47 left to go here in the second half, it's Snider 2, Stars 1. Stars are right back in it. Shots 26-18 right now for Snider. Back to 5-on-5 hockey after the power play tally by Dom Pizarro. It'll be Schaefer trying to take this face-off win and control it in his own zone. He finds O'Day, point-to-point pass. O'Day will stalk behind his own net. Snider happy to leave him back there for a moment as Snider knows they're up a goal right now. The clock is their friend, but the Stars point-to-point passing. They'll work that all the way in toward the offensive zone. It was O'Connor looking for some help in the slot. Blahnik able to keep it there, though, and now turning for it are the Stars, but Snider picks it right back up. Snider on the puck, able to work it into the offensive zone. Schaefer swipes at it there, pushes his man wide. Shot comes in. Speaker makes the initial save. Loose puck still in front. Speaker able to cover it up after it was a little bit loose from under the glove. Jumped right back on it. And the Polish judge gives him a 6.5. Not a high degree of difficulty on that dive, but he was able to get it on the second try. All right, Fauci to take this draw on his own end. Looking to win that toward the half wall. Snider jams him up. Look out, it's in the slot. They shoot, they score. Snider able to stalk in on the face-off win there as the puck hit a few skates and they reestablish their 2-goal lead. And so with 10:01 left to go, the Stars right back to where they were a moment ago, down 2, looking to cut this lead in half. And it'll be Bergman on the puck. Clean win back toward Murphy. Murphy to Ramos. Now Murphy again on the puck, crosses the blue line, feathers that up toward Adamick. Adamick on the puck, tries to send it farther. It hits a skate. Adamick will try the other side of the ice. He finds Ramos over there. Ramos up toward Gitman. Gitman feathers that farther. Bergman takes over. Mini 2-on-1 there, cut out nicely by Snider. And the Stars will have to retrieve that puck from their own zone. Harassed there is Ramos, but he's able to body his man off the puck and work that puck up to the neutral zone, but pouring right back in is Snider. Snider on the puck, on the forehand. They fire in. Speaker shuts down that shot. Ensuing shot bounces in front, sticked wide by Ramos. Ramos sprawled out for that, and he was able to deflect it wide of the cage. It's now Snider dumping right back in. Snider hockey on the puck, near circle, curling toward the slot. They hit a shin guard there, and then the ensuing shot goes wide. It's Murphy without his stick right now, but he's going to be able to pick that back up. It's Bizarro on the puck in the neutral zone. Bizarro with Atomic to his right. Bizarro stalks in toward the slot, fires in, hits a shin guard, goes wide, and now it's Atomic on the forecheck. Snider able to break out. Snider with some speed, near side of the ice, right in front of the camera wheel. Getting back, though, is Bizarro able to push his man into the wall, and so the Stars look to take over in the offensive end. They do that and fire that up past the blue line, waiting for it where two Stars forwards nearly corralled it, and now it is Bergman coming away with it. He's got Bizarro with him. Bergman on the forehand. Bizarro had his stick lifted there in the slot, and so the Stars look to keep the zone. They do. Sammy Schulman able to work that toward Bergman. Back for Schulman. Schulman across. Hits Bizarro in the chest, and then it's kicked wide by Snider. Now the puck up to the near half wall. It'll be Snider working that puck deeper. Should go for an icing. Does with 8:13 left to play here. It's Snider 3, Stars 1. And an offensive zone draw upcoming here for the New York Stars. Now looks like it will be Bolanek to take this draw. He's got Schulman to his right, Viscoso behind him, Russo and Coronati out there to complete the 5. Snider controls. They work it over toward the weak side of the ice. Coronati tries to step in front of his man as the Stars will have to take a couple more chances here. Down 2 goals late. It's Snider absolutely rubbed off the puck there by your man, Nico Viscoso. It's now the Stars controlling in their own end, but it comes right back to Snider. Snider looks to send something toward the slot. Are they able to feather it through? No, too many skates in the way. Puck sits on the back of the cage momentarily. Viscoso able to work his man off the puck, and now it's going to come in and hit a stick, but controlled by Bolanek. Bolanek on the puck, works that up and out of the zone. Trying to touch it farther is Russo. Did momentarily. Snider pours right back in. Watching his man wide is Viscoso, and he's able to collide with him there, but Snider keeps control on the near side of the ice. Bolanek will come away with a rolling puck, finds Russo. Russo is able to spin that puck softly out, looking try and get it from crossing the end line, but instead it does. It'll be icing on the Stars. 7:17 left to go here in the second. And a defensive zone draw upcoming for the Stars, who are going to get 5 new skaters out there. Polyakov, Schaefer, Fauci, O'Day, and Schulman, it looks like. Now it's O'Connor out there, excuse me. Connor is the 5th skater. The Stars now, with O'Day, are going to skate this up and out of the zone. O'Day was looking for O'Connor there. It's feathered into the offensive zone. No icing coming. And so Snider will pick up the puck in their own zone and work it out. O'Day cuts out that breakout pass in the neutral zone. He finds Polyakov on the near side of the ice. Polyakov leaving that toward the slot. O'Connor able to send that farther, and then it's covered up by the Snider netminder. And so with 6:46 left to go here in the second half, it's going to be an offensive zone draw for the Stars. Same 5 skaters will stay out there. O'Day with Schaefer, and Polyakov. Looks like Fauci and O'Connor. Fauci wins that over toward the half wall. Snider reverses it all the way around. O'Connor at the far half wall, able to stop the puck momentarily, and it doesn't get past O'Day at the point. Fired in wide of the cage. This is now Fauci on the puck first, taps it deeper into the offensive zone. Trying to grind down Snider here a little bit are the Stars. Thrown in front, nobody home there for the team in navy blue, and so Snider will gain the line and dump in. It's Schaefer pushing his man wide. Schaefer able to body his man at the boards and then take a hit for his trouble. It's Snider trying to work that up to the near point. They do exactly that, and they're able, are the Stars, to pick up that puck through Polyakov. Handcuffed just a bit there was O'Connor. Rolling puck finds a Snider man at the blue line, who sends it right back up to O'Day at his own blue line. O'Day will settle that puck down and try to work it over toward Schaefer. He does. Finds a curling Stars man there, and all the way into the offensive zone is Gitman. Gitman leaves for Polyakov. Polyakov back toward Gitman. Bouncing puck, fired in. Saved nicely there on a no-look backhand. Bouncing puck now will come all the way up toward Ramos. Ramos shoots just wide of the cage. Rolling puck toward Murphy. Murphy in, looking for a deflection. Puck sits in the slot, and then it's cleared by Snider and dumped all the way on down. Ramos will have to turn because icing's going to be waved here. Ramos over for Murphy. Snider making some quick changes here to try and preserve this 2-goal lead. It's Coker all the way into the offensive zone. Murphy pinches in, tries to keep the zone there. Covering for him is Gitman. Dumps it just a bit deeper, but it finds a Snider stick. Look out. Snider 2-on-2 developing. They try to come all the way through the slot. Speaker's just going to cover it up there. And so with 5:06 left to go, it's going to be a defensive zone draw for the Stars. Now Stars will switch out their defenders. It's Viscoso and Coronati on for Murphy and Ramos. And Gitman to take this draw. Puck won by Snider up to the top of the slot. Shot's going to come in. Goes wide of the cage. Speaker was trying to glove that down. Didn't need to. And so Snider able to keep the zone. They dump that all the way toward the end boards. Firing on it now is Viscoso. Snider still controls. They've got some time and space as that bouncing puck hits the side of the cage. Comes out front, and then a nice shot block there by Russo. He's been everywhere today. It's Viscoso trying to tap it farther. Russo picks up the loose change, sends it all the way to Coker, who dumps it into the offensive zone. Snider now controls. Looking for a streaking player in the neutral zone is Snider, and Speaker comes out, upended. Hitting his man into Speaker was the Snider player. Dangerous play. Everyone able to hop back up, and so it'll be Russo trying to receive that pass on the fly. Viscoso's going to have to delay to let the Stars get out of the offensive zone. Viscoso on over for O'Day. O'Day back toward Viscoso. 4:11 left to play here as the Stars fire that up. Oh, breaking free is Shulman. He shoots, and it's blockered down. Excuse me, that was Bergman. Saw the last digit as a 1 and just assumed Bergman with a laser of a shot. Doesn't go in. Now Snider with a 2-on-1 the other way, trying to go past Viscoso. Speaker able to shut that shot down, and O'Day picks up the loose change, and he'll find Bergman. Bergman back for O'Day. Rolling puck's going to come up to Bizarro, but just offside. And so with 3:44 remaining to go in this one, it's going to be a face-off just outside the Snider zone. It's Shulman working that deeper into the zone, trying to tap it forward was O'Day. Shulman gets back to cover as Snider has it in the offensive zone. It's still Snider in the offensive zone as they come to the near circle. Snider tries to work it farther there. Speaker gets enough of it to send it wide of the cage. Might have been going wide anyway. And now it's Bizarro getting on his horse, working that puck toward the offensive zone as he'll have to track back now to the neutral zone for that puck. It's going to roll toward a Snider player there. Tapped nicely by O'Day to break up the momentum. But with 3:14 left to go here in this one, the Stars need a goal, and they need it in a hurry. It's O'Day now on the puck, comes off a skate. It's going to find Shulman after it finds the referee's skates. It's tapped farther there by the Stars. It was Bergman who was able to get the puck over toward Shulman. Shulman looks to shoot in. It hits a shin guard, but it's Bergman keeping the zone. It's Snider trying to work that past their blue line now, right in front of the camera well. Schaefer able to turn with the puck, and he finds Bergman, who's got the puck between his feet. He's able to dig it out and send it into the offensive end, and now it's O'Connor on the forecheck. O'Connor right on the forecheck there, and Snider works it up to the far side of the ice, and now through the neutral zone. Snider still on the puck. Look out, it's a 3-on-2. Snider shoots in. Speaker able to fight that puck off, and it was O'Connor doing the rest of the work to get that puck to safety. Screen shot, hard to see. Speaker positionally sound, able to make the save, and O'Connor able to bail out his netminder after Speaker thought he had frozen the puck. Now all the way into the offensive zone, shot in, and saved nicely, it looks like there, by the Snider netminder. Indeed, it was a save. That was a good one on what turned into a partial break with 2:08 left to go in this one. It's an offensive zone draw here for the Stars. Blahnik and Polyakov out there, Murphy behind them. And it's a bad drop, so we'll do it all over again. O'Connor minding the slot there as Murphy and Ramos are the defensive pair. It's Blahnik in on the backhand. Screen shot goes just wide. Rolling puck finds the gear of the Snider netminder. And so we'll do it all over again. 2:01 left to play in this game. Offensive zone draw here for the Stars. It will be Bizarro on for O'Connor as the teams get set up for this faceoff. It's Snider coming away with it. 2-on-2 as Murphy and Ramos get back. Snider on the puck. They're going to try a tight angle shot. Speaker fires that off the shoulder, it looked like. And so the clearance goes out of play after touching the glass. 1:50 left to go. Defensive zone draw upcoming here for the Stars. Looks like it'll be Blahnik to take that draw. He gets tied up momentarily. Bodies go flying, and now Coronati stands his man up against the end boards. Again, the clock is a friend of Snider hockey right now, so they're happy for the puck just to sit against the yellow of the boards in the offensive zone. Stars look to break out. That pass touched farther there by Bizarro. Bizarro looks to get to this puck first, leaning on his man there. Right in front of the scorer's booth is Bizarro. That puck inches forward, and the Stars in for support all the way into the offensive zone. Comes Snider with the puck on the forehand. Look out, they're going to fire. It goes off Speaker's face mask. He doesn't look any worse for the wear, and so onward we play. 70 seconds left to go as Bizarro chips that puck out of the zone. Snider will take over. It's Snider in their own end. Happy to just sit on this one with under a minute left to go. It's Coronati able to touch that forward momentarily. Snider will try the near side of the ice instead. They looked across the blue line, does Snider, as that bouncing puck comes up toward Blahnik and then fired across for Bizarro, just out of his reach as Snider controls in their own end. 41 seconds left to go. Snider has 3 men back right now to try and take care of this puck with just a little bit of time left. It's Gibman on the forecheck, nearly took the puck off his man. Bergman, Speaker leaves the ice. We have an empty net with 28 seconds left to go. It's fired in wide of the cage on the deflection. Empty net there as the Stars look to shoot. Saved nicely, side of the cage, thrown in front, bouncing puck still in the blue paint. The net comes off its moorings. Oh, the Stars nearly home with 18.3 seconds left on the shooting angle. Instead, the net comes off its moorings. And we'll get a whistle there as the Stars will keep 6 skaters out there with an empty net. Shots 32-24 in Snider's favor. A reminder here during this delay right now that the Stars play at 1 o'clock and 7 o'clock Eastern tomorrow. We'll have all the coverage for you right here on Midnight Sports. Don't forget to tune in, same YouTube page. We hope you join us. It's the Stars winning that back to the far point, chipped farther. Murphy picks up the Ramos pass. Murphy settles it, throws it across the ice. And the Stars look to set up a shot again. Instead, it'll be Snider on the puck. Look out, that net's still empty. Snider will dump that in deep. 3 seconds left to go. That's going to do it from here in Aston, PA. We've gone final. It's Snider Hockey 3, the New York Stars 1. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you again tomorrow at 1 p.m. right here on Midnight Sports. Until then, stay safe.